going to do today is we're going to do assignment 3, the yard sale flyer. Okay, so here's the directions. Directions tell us what? You're going to pretend to clean your room, sell everything you no longer need or want at a rummage sale. To get people to attend the rummage sale, you're going to do what? Create a flyer. So we're going to open up a new document and save it as rummage sale your name. So, okay, we're going to open up a document. And I'm going to do this 2 ways. You only have to do one way because you either have Microsoft Word or you have OpenOffice Writer. If you do not, check out the previous video and see how to download OpenOffice. So what do? I come over here to the Microsoft button. It would work a little bit differently if you had Windows 8 or if you had a Mac, but hopefully you know how to find things if you do. I'm going to click over here, and I'm going to come on down to OpenOffice. And I'm going to open up OpenOffice Writer. And I'm also going to open up Word. So some of you might have Word. So I go All Programs, Microsoft Office, and then you'd open up Word for those of you who have Word. Okay. So what do the first instructions say? You're going to save it as what? Rummage sale your name or garage sale your name. We have a file. This is Writer. Save as. Now you're going to put it somewhere you can find it. I recommend you go to your desktop, that you make a folder. Click New Folder. Call it Computer Literacy. And open it up. And I'm going to call this Yard Sale underscore sale underscore my name, Miss Hadley. Ms. I don't want to put a period in there. Hadley. Okay, so I just click Save. How do you save Word? Same way. I can click this little Save button here. Looks like a floppy diskette, right? Or I can go File, Save As. And I go to my desktop. And once again, I can make the new folder if I don't have one for computer literacy. And I can put in here garage sale. Ms. Hadley. There you go. So either way, whether you have Word or if you have Writer, same thing. So we want to include the following things in your flyer. You want a title, such as yard sale or rummage sale, the address and the date, bulleted list of 5 items for sale. All text is centered vertically. Text is evenly spaced on the page horizontally. So first let's deal with this title. So this is garage sale. I put in my title. Or I'll put in here yard sale. What's the next thing it tells me to do? Address and date. So I'm not going to put a real address in here because this is a website and there's no security here. And so I can't make it hack proof. So I'm just going to put a phony address in there. 123 Main Street, Anytown, USA. 12345. So this was what? This was Microsoft Word. Writer's the same thing. 123 Main Street, Anytown, USA. 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're not dealing with formatting just yet, okay? We're just putting out what we're going to write first. So the instructions tell us what? The address and date, Saturday, May 1st, 2012. Well, whatever date you want to put on there. So first I'm going to go into Microsoft Word. Go enter. When is this garage sale? It's Sunday, May 21st, 2016. 1, 2, 4. And here is writer. When is it? Saturday from 10 4. I don't care if you do AM or PM. Okay. So now what we want. Bolded list of at least 5 items for sale. So I got to turn on bullets. Where's my bullets? The BIU, bunch of stuff here, numerals, and then there's bullets. See right here, bullets. I click that. So what items do I have for sale? Well, what is it that I want to sell at a rummage sale? I don't know, clothes. Whatever you want. If you're rummage sale, toys, games, dishes, books. What about it here over Microsoft Word? How you turn on bullets in Microsoft Word? Well, you find the dots. See the dots up here? Just click that on. Now I just write toys, books. Doesn't matter what you put. Games, DVDs. My 5 bullets. I'm going to go for the directions. Alright, it says all text is centered vertically. Okay, that means everything here in what? Microsoft Word. I highlight everything and then I click the center button. Now we're going to do writer. Highlight everything. And I click center on writer. BIU. There's the center button. It's hover over is the centered. It wants text evenly spaced on the page. We're going to skip that for now because we're going to do all this formatting. See all this formatting? Okay, I'm going to come down. We're coming back to this, okay? We're going to do this last. It says find a photo or clip art that fits the theme of your rummage sale and add it to your document. Ensure that it's a reasonable size and well placed. If you take an image off of a website, be sure to cite your reference in the text below the picture. Okay, here I am in the yard sale. Okay, I'm probably going to go online and get one here because I don't have any clip art that I've downloaded from off of the website. So I'm just going to do I'm just going to get me a picture. So I click enter and I'm going to turn off the bullets. I'm going to go on the internet. Click images. And I type in here yard sale or something like that. Now I have not showed you how to cite anything yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick one. Whatever I want. Go through this, find something you like, pick it. So now I'm going to open this site. Here's the image right here. So I right click the image, save image as. So now I'm going to go back to my desktop. I'm going to go back to computer literacy. And I put in here yard sale. Click save. And I'm going to get this information here. I can right click copy, or I can hold down the control key and click C. So here I am in writer. All I do is is I go Insert, Picture from File. Now I navigate back to my desktop. I'm down to computer literacy. There's my yard sale. Click open. Now I might have to resize this, make this smaller to fit my page here. So one of these little green things here, I just drag it down until it's the size I want it. And then I just make sure it's centered. See the center button once again? I just click that. So I click enter. It says underneath that I want to put what? The reference. Now I have not showed you guys how to do a reference. So I'm just going to go enter until I'm underneath the picture. And then I'm going to right click, paste. And there's where I got the information. I'll put on before that picture from. And then I'll go to the end and click enter so that'll make that into a link. I don't think you guys need to do anything more than that because we haven't covered how to do a citation in this class. But you at least want to put where you got the picture from, okay? How would this look in Word? I'm going to go back here to Word, click enter, turn off the bullet, and I'm going to click insert, picture. I saved it to the desktop. I saved it under the computer literacy file. There it is. Click insert. Once again, I want to resize it, so I go in one of these little bubbles, and I make it small enough where I want it. And make sure it's centered, so I click back home. If it's to the left, I just change it to the center. And now what I do is I'm going to go under the picture, so I can click under the picture. I can right click paste there. If I want to be more specific, picture from, click enter. Now if you're in Microsoft Word like I am, maybe you don't want to go through all that about finding some picture off the internet. Maybe you want to just grab a clip art. If you have clip art saved to your Office Writer, you can do that as well. But most of you don't have anything saved, so you might as well just do that picture off the internet. For us here with Microsoft Word, let's say you want to do a clip art instead. I can click insert and I can click clip art. Over here in clip art, I just put over here yard sale. I click go. Just click on one. Okay, now that I've got this copied, I can resize it by dragging this up or down, just like you can any picture. But since it's off of your clip art, you don't need to put a citation of any kind, okay? So what is the next thing we do? So we did one, we found a picture of clip art that fits the theme of the rummage sale and add it to your document. So now we're going to format the title to be bold, italics, or underlined. So I'm going to go up to the title. We're in Microsoft Word. Here's the title. We're in home. I want it B, I, or U, bold, or italics, or underlined. So I'm going to choose underline. Bold, that's italics. It makes it slanty. Bold makes it darker. Okay, so you have your choice of one of the three. Okay, the same thing with Writer. So I'm going to go into OpenOffice Writer. I'm going to highlight what I want to make bold, italicized, or underlined. So this one I'll do bold. Okay, what's the instructions tell us next? Format the title to be bigger than the rest of the text. Okay, so I'm in OpenOffice Writer. This is size 12. I'm going to change it to 24. This is Word. I'm going to change this 26. Your instructions say next. Include at least 2 different fonts. This is already in Times New Roman, but I want to change it to something else. So I'm going to come down to my next thing here, and I'm going to change this to something different. I've got all kinds of things here I can choose. I'll try Sketch Full Print. So I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to grab this next group of text, and I'm going to make it different. See, the default font for Microsoft Word's Calibri. So I'm going to change that. I'm going to go to Gouty Stout. Okay, but there's a good 100 different fonts to choose from. You have some fun here. So now I have 2 different fonts on both my documents here. So make sure at least one line of text is a different color. Okay, so I'm going to grab these 2 and I'm going to make them a different color. So I go to the A underline here. I click this down and I've got a choice of all kinds of different colors. So I like red. I'm going to make them red. And maybe I'll even bump them up and make them bold. It's up to you. You know, this is your project. You can do whatever you'd like. Now I'm going to go to Word. And I'm going to make this a different color as well. I'll make this a blue. So look with the A with the underline under it. And I'll find me a blue. Okay. Maybe that doesn't stand out for you much, and you might want to increase it. See, this is a bump it up button. You can always make it a little bit bigger with the bump it up button here in Microsoft Word. Once again, these are 2 different documents. This is in Writer, and this is in Word. Some of you have Microsoft Word. Some of you have OpenOffice Writer. You don't have to do both. Next direction says, make sure that the text is centered vertically on the page up and down. So this is where I go, and to make sure that I have as much space on top as I do on bottom. Obviously, I have this all scrunched up towards the top. So to make this easier on myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to maximize this. Then I'm going to go into my View menu. I click that down and I'm going to go to Zoom. So I want to see my whole page on the screen, so I go, okay. So what I want this to do is I want it to have as much space on the top as I do on the bottom. So I click in front of Yard Sale. I just click Enter, 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 Enter till I eyeball it and it looks good. Now I'm going to do the same thing. This is Writer. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing with Microsoft Word. I'm going to come with this one, and I'm going to maximize it. And I'm going to go to the View menu. I'm going to click Zoom. And I'm going to click Whole Page. Click OK. Now I can see the whole page. So I want to bring this down so I have much margin on top as I do as on bottom. Go Enter, Enter, Enter. And I click Save. So what does it say for me, the last line? Spell check your document. So I'm going to run a spell check. Spell checks are under review. We're Microsoft Word. So I click the ABC with the check mark under it. And it says any town is misspelled, so I'm going to click ignore. Tells me my spelling and grammar check is complete. This one's ready to turn in. So I click save, and I'm ready to turn that one in. So let me spell check my other one. I'm going to run my spell check. See this ABC? It doesn't like any town either, so I'm just going to click ignore you. And I'm ready to hand this in. Okay? So I click File, Save. Or it's already saved. Okay. So we're all set here. So that's exercise, garage sale flyer, unit 3.